What if I told you the future of education is built on shaky ground? Right now, your child's success could hinge on biased, incomplete, or misinterpreted data. This is not a distant concern, it's happening now, and the implications are serious. Many believe I will transform learning for the better, but beneath this promise lies a critical flaw-biased data sets. This is just a technical issue, it's a matter of trust. Are we truly evaluating students fairly, or are we inadvertently setting them up for failure? Consider a student with unique learning needs. Their information is fed into an AI system designed to assess their potential. But what if that system was trained on data that overlooks their background? The consequences could be devastating not just for that student, but for the entire educational system. Standardized tests, often regarded as the gold standard, can perpetuate societal biases. When algorithms use this flawed data to make decisions, they reinforce inequalities. What does this mean for our children's futures? Imagine a high school graduate denied a scholarship due to skewed data. In an instant, their dreams could shatter. This is just about numbers, it's about real lives. The system is far from the fairy tale it claims to be. Moreover, AI-driven educational tools rely heavily on historical data. If that data is biased, the technology will replicate those biases, creating a cycle that could echo through generations. Are we aware of the long-term effects? As we confront this reality, we must recognize the warning signs. Awareness is just the first step. Schools and institutions must demand transparency from tech companies. How can they ensure that the data being used is diverse and representative? If we ignore these issues now, we risk perpetuating a system that punishes students for factors beyond their control. It's a ticking time bomb, just waiting to go off. So what can we do about it? We need to engage in urgent conversations about data ethics in education. Let's advocate for policies that prioritize fair assessment tools. We have the power to demand change, but it all starts with us. The future of education is being shaped by the data we allow to define it. Are you ready to challenge the status quo? Because our children's futures depend on it. Imagine a world where your academic success hinges not just on your hard work, but on the data feeding an algorithm. It's unsettling, isn't it? Yet, this is the reality many students face today. The assessment tools designed to help them could be amplifying bias. What if the very tools we trust are built on shaky foundations? As artificial intelligence becomes more integrated into education, we must consider the serious implications of biased data sets in these AI-driven assessments. What happens when these systems make decisions based on outdated or skewed information? The consequences can be significant. Picture this: you're a student facing a challenging exam, relying on an AI system for guidance. You believe you're getting personalized feedback, but the tool is trained on data that doesn't accurately reflect your background. Suddenly, those insights could be misleading or even harmful. Now, think about the broader impact on entire classrooms. A student from a different demographic might receive entirely different evaluations for the same performance. How is that fair? The tension rises as we uncover layers of bias often overlooked by both educators and students. Imagine you're a teacher eager to incorporate AI into your lessons. You see it as a step toward innovation, yet you may be unaware of the biases lurking beneath the surface. These biases can distort your students' learning experiences and undermine their potential. Can you feel the weight of that realization? As the pressure mounts, it's crucial to understand where these biases originate. Often, they stem from historical data reflecting systemic inequalities. This isn't just a statistic, it's about real lives being affected. Before we explore solutions, every moment we ignore these signals risks perpetuating a cycle that could impact generations. So, what can we do? First and foremost, awareness is key. Start questioning the tools you use daily. Are they truly serving every student equally? Dig deeper into how these assessments are created and support movements advocating for transparency in educational technology. As we wrap up, remember your voice matters in this conversation. Engage with your peers, share your experiences, and advocate for change. The future of education depends on recognizing and addressing these stress signals. Together, we can ensure every student has an equal opportunity to succeed free from the shadows of bias. Imagine your child's future hanging on flawed data. It's a chilling thought, right? This is the reality with AI-driven educational assessment tools. These tools, designed to support students, might actually reinforce biases. In classrooms worldwide, decisions about learning paths, support systems, and even scholarships are often based on data that doesn't tell the whole story, and many parents and educators remain unaware of these hidden issues. Let's dig a little deeper. These tools frequently rely on historical data, which can carry the weight of past biases. When a tool trained on biased data encounters a student who doesn't fit the typical mold, it can lead to misjudgments that significantly affect their learning experience. Consider a talented student from a marginalized community who, due to a flawed assessment, is perceived as less likely to succeed. This situation can be disheartening. As the effects extend beyond grades, they can impact a student's self-esteem, motivation, and future opportunities. And it's not just about individual cases. The ripple effects can influence entire educational systems, with schools prioritizing students based on skewed data, creating a cycle that's hard to break. So, what's driving this issue? It often stems from poor data management